The story of Prophet Joseph, peace be upon him, is one of the greatest and most beautiful tales found in the Holy Quran, filled with numerous lessons and morals. The narrative begins with Joseph, the son of Prophet Jacob, peace be upon him, who was deeply loved for his good character and unique beauty. One night, Joseph had a strange dream in which he saw 11 stars, the sun, and the moon prostrating to him. This dream marked the beginning of events that would change his life. Joseph went to his father Jacob and shared the dream, prompting Jacob to realize that his son would have a great destiny, but he warned him not to tell his brothers about it, fearing they might harbor ill intentions out of jealousy. Joseph's brothers, envious of Jacob's immense love for Joseph, plotted to get rid of him. Initially, they considered killing him, but one brother suggested throwing him into a well instead, hoping that passers-by might find him and take him away. They executed their plan and cast Joseph into the well, then returned to their father with his shirt stained with false blood, claiming that a wolf had devoured him. Jacob was heartbroken over the loss of his son, yet he felt in his heart that Joseph was still alive. Meanwhile, a caravan passed by the well, and when they sent someone to fetch water, he was astonished to find Joseph. The caravan rejoiced at this precious catch and took him to Egypt, where they sold him as a slave. He was purchased by the Aziz of Egypt, a man of high status, who decided to keep Joseph and care for him like a son. Over time, Joseph grew in the Aziz's household and became a strong and wise man. In the Aziz's house, Joseph faced another test. The Aziz's wife, captivated by his beauty, attempted to seduce him. However, Joseph, being a righteous prophet, rejected her advances and preferred imprisonment over disobeying God. When the woman complained to her husband, claiming that Joseph had tried to assault her, the Aziz decided to imprison Joseph, even though he knew he was innocent. While in prison, Joseph met two men who were also incarcerated and had seen dreams they wanted interpreted. Joseph interpreted their dreams and asked one of them, who was soon to be released, to mention him to the king. However, the man forgot about Joseph, and he remained in prison for several more years. After a long time, the king of Egypt had a strange dream that none of the wise men could interpret. At that moment, the man who had been imprisoned with Joseph remembered him and informed the king of Joseph's ability to interpret dreams. Joseph was brought out of prison to meet the king, and upon hearing Joseph's interpretation of the dream, the king recognized his wisdom and intelligence. The dream foretold years of abundance followed by years of drought and famine. Joseph was appointed to manage Egypt's resources after interpreting the king's dream of 7 years of abundance followed by 7 years of famine. During the years of famine, his brothers came to Egypt seeking food, unaware that the man before them was their brother Joseph.